South Asia Computer Society of India and IMA. The college has been continuously organizing informative and outstanding sessions, but I firmly believe that this one is going to be one of the best. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our guest speaker, Mr. Rahul Srivastav. I would now like my friend Mr. Ashwin to speak to you more about him.
Good evening, everybody. Our guest speaker, Mr. Rahul Srivastava, is a civil engineer and postgraduate in management, with over 15 years of cross-industry experience with some of the finest paint and chemical companies. Presently heading North India sales as regional manager North, with the responsibility of a large team and regional profit center head at Owens Corning India Limited. So here is the treat for not only our students but for all of us. Without taking much time now, I, on behalf of RDIS family, warmly welcome Mr. Rahul Srivastav, and I request Yash and Muntaha to felicitate him. Please put your hands together. Sir, the stage is all yours.
Yeah, hello, good evening. Yeah, first of all, I take the opportunity to thank you very much, and I'm finding it quite, very formal here. So I personally believe you guys please come here and let's have a very formal kind of a discussion. Please, informal kind of discussion. Please come here. Let's not be so far off. My voice is not too high. Thanks. So, friends, I just would like to first of all introduce myself, though your friends have already introduced me, but I would like to just to inform you about my company, about myself a bit, and then probably I'll be taking some of your introduction also. I would like to have a one-to-one interaction session. So I believe it's not only me who's going to be the speaker. You are going to be also participant, and you are going to be part of it. So we can have a joint, discussion and try to have some brainstorming of how to retain customers and clients. And probably, sometimes companies like us, we go back to our basics, try to understand where exactly we are doing wrong and where we are having a marketing myopia and why we are not able to see the things which are very much in front of us. And that is why sometimes these are the things that young people are nowadays asked to come with a new fresh blood, fresh thinking. Probably in last 14 years we people are working day and night, but maybe we are not able to see the things in between the line. So let me just brief you about myself. I've been working with various paints companies, chemical companies. I've been working with ICI Dulex. You must have heard about the name. Probably you must have seen the advertisement of it also. Then I've been working with an American company called as Sherwin-Williams. It is one of the world's largest paint company and somewhere around $8 billion US, some 50th ranking in the Fortune 500 companies. And presently I'm working with Owens Corning. Owens Corning is it's an American company. It's a Fortune 500 company. Somewhere around a turnover of 8 billion US dollar, and I am heading North India operations here, sales operations particularly. And apart from that, I am heading all India new business development and new application developments. So my company is basically a manufacturing company. Now you might be seeing various kind of industries. You must have been seeing that a lot of IT things are coming in between. So probably, the manufacturing, consumer durable, FMCG, somehow it's gone, on a lower side nowadays. IT is more often, being talked about. But I believe these companies are the evergreen companies, and these are the core of any GDP of the country. So this company is into manufacturing of the glass fibers. We have taken over a company called as Saint-Gobain Glass Vitrotex globally, and Saint-Gobain is a big group. It is into a lot of glass manufacturing, but one of the division which was into the manufacturing of glass fiber, we have taken over globally. We have some 33 plants worldwide, and somewhere around 50 countries we are operating. 250 countries we are operating. So I have been having certain assignments in Asia Pacific. I have been to China and Hong Kong also. I did some small, international experiences. So I will give you a very, very, very different way. I am not here a teacher, so please don't call me sir. My name is Rahul. So please, I would prefer that you guys will call me with the first name. Is Rahul. So let me, just to give you a small understanding about customer and client. So if customer and client and maybe consumer, they are the three words which are very sometimes confusing. And what is the difference between three? Normally, the consumer is a person who consumes something, for himself particularly, and customer is someone, he is a subset of consumer actually. So you can say that he is basically buying something. He may not be consuming, but he is buying and maybe further selling it to somebody, or maybe giving a gift to somebody, or maybe something like that. And particularly if we talk about client is normally whereas a long relationship, or you can say somebody who advises. He try to take the advice. Like for an example, if I talk about an architect is having a client, he gives an consultancy to the person. Or maybe if you talk about advocate, he gives a legal consultancy. So he is having a client. But normally manufacturing companies, they believe that it is all customers, and normally in marketing language we talk about as a word customer only. So I will just try to understand. Nowadays you guys also have been feeling, a lot of people are calling you, trying to ask you, try to give your details, try to understand what you are doing, how you are buying. A lot of marketing surveys are going on. They just try to understand you. So what do you think? Anybody of you can ask me what these guys are doing actually. Can I ask? Anybody answer? What they do with this? Why they ask you something?
Sir, to survey the market.
Rahul. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, to survey the market.
So what they will do with survey?
To produce the goods and
Marketing. Okay. Yeah.
They create a database and then market that database to insurance companies or direct selling companies, marketing companies.
So what they want to do it?
They want to analyze the demand in between the consumers.
They wanted to analyze the demand in the consumer.
For
Good.
products.
Okay. Anybody else? Anybody?
They try to analyze the taste and preferences of the customer.
Very good. So you guys are good. You know a lot. But to make you further more understanding about the concept, let me tell you. This light can be switched off.
Sure.
Because it is more important than me. So there is a concept which is called as customer relationship management. I hope many of you guys have been reading Philip Kotler or a marketing book in which CRM might be one of the topic which they might have gone through with it. You see, actually, in entire book, this is something which you will find repeatedly find these words mentioned in the book also sometimes, and all the any kind of a book of marketing you will take, you will find this customer relationship management. What is this? And something it is very people feel that it is very obvious to understand what it is. So just to again ask you one or two more questions, what do you guys think about this particular terminology? What do you think why it is, and what is exactly the meaning of it? If somebody can explain it to me, it will be great. Anybody would like to try?
To manage the relationship between the customer and the organization.
It will.
Then you need to manage the relationship between the customer and the organization.
So what you will do by maintaining the relationship?
In all the time, the organization mostly focus on just deliver the goods.
Mm-hmm.
But right now they are only also focus on services.
So why they focus on the service?
They can maintain relationship and retain them.
Retain them. Okay. Any other point? Okay. So I will just explain you like what exactly it is defined as. So in this session, I will take you through the what is CRM, why it is necessary, what are the components of it, what are the strategies, what are the CRM processes, case study, workshop. We will have one-to-one workshop. We will have some teams who will do themselves and try to make some marketing strategy on base of it. So I would like to understand, and let's see who will win. So we'll make 4 teams and try to understand with that. Then we'll have a question answer. Though you can always ask me a question anytime in between, you can just stop me there and ask me. So I would like to take less time in terms of the presentation, but like to have a more interaction with you, and please be open to ask a lot of questions. So now just to give you exactly what customer relationship management is, you see, according to me, there can be a lot of theories, and truly speaking, if I talk about marketing, it's something like marketing is defined by many people, and it has been changing the definition with time to time. And sometimes it used to be a product based, sometimes it is going to be customer based. It's all changing with the regular change in time. So if you see, there is no set formula actually in real world that how I can sell a product to my customer. There is no set formula. There is a lot of theories, a lot of PhDs people have done, a lot of things are going on, books like Philip Kotler, so on, everything has been written. But fact is this, that the just 4 word of marketing mix, 4 P's, companies are not able to implement properly, and that is why always there is a gap. Always there is a gap. I will tell you. Is there any pen? This is company's performance in a given time. Actual. And this is company's ambition. So there is a gap. Probably in your marketing book it is Ansoff strategic gap, and this gap is actually on which I am working on. What my company's ambition is and what I have to what I'm actually doing is there is a gap, and that is why we are day and night working on this, that how we can actually minimize it and how this gap can be minimized. So this is the entire working of any marketing company. Yeah, it's okay. Leave it.
It's okay. It's actually they're not able to get.
Okay, but it is not hands free. So just to give you understanding, that probably very soon you guys will be also entering into the corporate world, where exactly anything, please ask me, boys, if you have any question. Rather than discussing with yourself, it will be better that if you can ask me. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, thanks. Hello. Yeah, it will be better now. So what I was trying to tell you, friends, this is a gap which probably the NSOF has described it as a strategic gap. Now all the organizations are working to minimize this gap. This is what our effort is on. Basically, this is how the entire concept of marketing is delivered. How we can reduce this gap. This is the company's ambition, that this by 5 years or 6 years or by 10 years we want to be on this place. Now, but actually we are not able to do it. It can be because of competition, it can be because of marketing environment, it can be anything, any reason, or maybe a manpower issue, or maybe anything, internal issue, external issue, but we are not able to meet to our ambition, and that is what exactly this gap is. And due to this gap, all the company is doing all the research that how to minimize this gap. So wherever this gap will be minimized, the satisfaction level of the company's owners or the shareholders will be very good, and that is how the company performs better. So this is how, if you see in Sensex that which company is doing better, what is the perception of that company, it comes like that. So to make you furthermore understand, now to bridge this is where the CRM works. Customer relationship management is probably a working which shows that we are talking about customer, but actually it is seeing ourselves. It is an introspection of a company. How we are going to introspect ourselves, where exactly we are lacking. Truly speaking, as I told you that, sometimes the company is not able to even understand what are the 4 P's, which we are talking about something which is very basic in a marketing mix, but we are not able to sometimes understand where exactly we are going wrong. So just to give you a real definition of the customer relationship management, the customer relationship management is an upright concept or the strategy to solidify relations with customers and at the same time reducing cost and enhancement productivity and profitability in the business. So what we are actually trying to do is this, how we can have a better relations with our customers. So that is why, to have a better relationship, we are just trying all this activity to have a better understanding rather than this kind of a bookish language. I will prefer to make you understand with my own way. This is what it is. Excuse me, please, can you switch off the light? Probably people will not be able to see it properly. So I asked you in the starting, what these people are asking you, what they have been. Some of you have already answered me. So what exactly these companies are trying to understand from their customer, to find out what customer wants. They try to understand what actually you want, and that is how they want to give you something which probably is more than your expectation. So at the same time, they would like to, definitely they are into the business of money, so they want to take more profit. But this is how the concept is altogether. They want to understand exactly what you want and whether they can deliver you more than that or not. So this is what, all matrix is altogether. Any questions? Anybody want to ask? No questions? Good. So now why did CRM develop? And actually, earlier I told you it was, known as a customer relationship, just a single point. Probably when I did my MBA on that time, it was just not very focused approach on that. But recently, it has become the, the heart of the business now. So on that time, it was a product oriented. Now it is a customer orientation. That one of the friend of mine has been answered this question. So now in this customer fact orientation, you don't want actually, the customer should feel that actually the companies are looking customer. I hope not. So that is the reason that, we are trying to understand the customer more, and that is why, the entire CRM customer relationship management is actually worked out. Now just to go further, what is the purpose actually? We are actually trying to understand, to give you a value to the customers, and trying to understand that how we can have a long-term relationship with you. This is what any company is looking forward. That to a consumer, how I can add value, and finally, how can I have a long-term relationship with you. So the more relationship you will have, the more sustainable business I will have. The more growth in terms of my business will grow. And definitely, if I am a supplier to any company, if I am satisfying his need, then probably that customer may not would like to go for any other supplier. So the competition is going off. And CRM also enables organizations to gain competitive advantage. Anybody can tell me what is competitive advantage?
Answer him, guys.
Anybody?
DBA students should answer him. And DBA ones are open to answer.
Anybody can tell me what is competitive advantage, please?
Sir, to gain the advantage over the competitors.
To gain the
Advantage over competitors by the way of innovations.
this is one of the aspects. Yes,
Grabbing the opportunity prior to your rival.
prior to my rival.
Something which differentiate one from another,
Something which differentiate one
or
from
make ahead one from another.
So, I mean, in a broader way, this gentleman has said right. Basically, if we are, I'll just explain you. Like suppose, if I am selling a product to you, and you are buying that, but you are not buying somebody else's product. So why you are not buying it? Probably you are perceiving a value in my product. So that perceived factor of yours in my product is a competitive advantage to me over my competitor. So that is what the competitive advantage means. Now just to actually tell you, just to funnel down the situation, that we are actually, all companies are looking to win with the customer. We don't want that any of my customer will degrow, or my customer will be in a problem. So if the customer goes off, then my business goes off. So that is why what we do, we try to have a customer relationship management, which is basically an integration of sales, marketing, service support, strategy, process, people, technology, maximize customer acquisition. Now, anybody can tell me customer acquisition. What is that? How company would like to get new business, new customers. So this is what customer acquisition is. And we are trying to get a value, we are having a relationship and loyalty and retention. But at the same time, all this process ends up because company wants to earn profit for a long term time. So this is what exactly all the companies try to do. And if I will explain you further is this, that redesigning of the business and all these database, organization wide single customer view. We do one-to-one marketing also. If the customer is large, we try to have a one-to-one marketing. And just to give you an example of CRM, a live example, I know that everybody will be knowing about distillery. Mr. Chauhan, he started this distillery business somewhere in 90s, I believe. I don't know the exact date, but sometimes back on. Earlier he used to have a parlay business of Thumbs Up and all that, which he sold to Coca-Cola. Then on that time he thought about setting up a business of Bisleri, which is a pure water. Initially started with probably with soda, but later on he was looking for pure water as a business to start with. So probably he understood the demand of the people, but later on it was filled with competition from Aquafina and Kinley. Yes. So on that time, somewhere around maybe afterwards, when the competition were intense, they came back to the customers. They tried to have a what they call it marketing research, or they have gone back, they understood, try to understand what exactly the customer is looking forward. Why my sales are declining if the competition is being faced? What I can do something different. So they somebody want to ask? Okay. So they just did a market survey, and they did certain activities. On the basis of that, they come out finally that the customers are looking for a smaller bottles, and so that they can just put it into anywhere they would like, and they would not like to take it along with them. So that is why they started finally with a smaller bottle, which increased the sales of the Bisleri 400 times. 400 times. So this is what the role of basically the customer relationship management is, and this is where the customer needs are fulfilled and company's profit is also grown up. So this is what the entire aspect of this particular the concept is. So now as I have already informed you that we are finally looking for adding a value to the customer by CRM, and we are looking forward to have a long-term relationship with any customer. It can be a large customer, like if you talk about, I don't know, like you must be having a book, Philip Kotler, I believe you guys will be reading. I don't know, like MBA students, marketing. Yes? No. Okay, so anyways, I think everybody will be on any marketing books, they have a basic same principles. So once the Philip Kotler said that the competition is sometimes no more between the product, it is between the network actually. So if you see a real sense that when we go to actual world, we find that there is a big network, that if you are getting a car, then in that case there is a huge network which is there from starting my company. My company manufactures this glass fiber which induced with plastic and becomes a part of the car. So this is how it starts, and in between this to Maruti there is almost, I can say 5 to 6 networking tier 1, tier 2, something like that. This is how the overall thought is, that this is how this network is. So basically sometimes the competition between the cars is there finally, but end of the day there is a competition between the suppliers of these network also. So this is an intense competition world where we need to be adding value to my customer, that how I will be retained into the business for long term, because all the products are Me Too category. There is hardly any major technological difference between the two products now. We are in a stage where there is no competitive difference between the product almost. Maybe there is a 5% or something like that, but probably there is no difference at all. And what difference is that how this network is being established, what is the service capability of the company, how good the sales force is, and that is why there is so much of demand of people, those who are doing MBA, because end of the day if